One thing that's a little bit underrated in terms of dealing with all this change that we consistently deal with, you talk about your forward lines constantly changing, your D partners constantly changing due to injuries and call-ups through the season. I think one of the harder things for a team to do is to adjust to the way their goalie plays. Some goalies don't give up any rebounds, some give up rebounds, some play the puck, some don't play the puck, and a lot of that kind of you develop a cohesiveness between especially your defenseman and your goaltender that allows you to advance the puck on breakouts and different scenarios. So I think that's a hard thing, and I don't think that can be overlooked. At the end of the day, that's just an excuse because everybody we've had in every position has been more than capable to help us win hockey games, from our goaltender to any D that came in and played, or to any new forwards we've gotten or lost. Regardless, we've had the personnel, and for us, it was a tough month. The only positive thing is that it's behind us, and we've got a whole new month in front of us, and it's the most important one. We know that everyone, you got to be playing good hockey in March to give yourself a chance to be playing hockey well into April, and for me, really, that's what we're focusing on. It's over, it's behind us. We've got a lot of confidence. Obviously, Dan Tormey did what nobody thought he could probably do on Sunday, which I think that's probably the biggest thing, is probably a confidence boost for him. I thought Zane Kalem has been very good for us. He's been, you look at his numbers alone with us, and they were a little bit skewed because I think a lot of those two of those games in Bakersfield, there was very poor support from us. You're talking breakaway goals, power play goals, 5-on-3 goal, 2-on-1 goal, and a 2-on-0 goal. So those are a lot of situations that I don't know. NHL goaltenders, starters would have a hard time stopping all of those as consistently as we gave them up. So I think both guys have really given us the confidence in them that they can be on the top of their game. There's no question that they both need to be better. They both need to be at the top of their game. They can't have an average night or let in one. I should have had that. They need to have every one, and I think that's the challenge that every team's facing right now. Your goaltender has to make every stop he's supposed to make, and even make some that he's not supposed to make. Your scorers are supposed to score every goal that they're supposed to score, and even some that they're not supposed to score. And your D are supposed to do the same thing in terms of playing both sides of that, keeping pucks out of the net and making the right plays. But we got to become a mistake-free hockey team. And right now we're a far way away from being a mistake-free hockey team, and that's a scary thing. Moving forward, we've seen us as a group played mistake-free hockey at different points during the season, so we know we're capable of doing it. The question is, are we ready to start doing it again? And I think we are. I really like where our mindset is. I think we've been hard on them this week in practice, making sure that they're ready to go, and we're addressing some of the things that I think we have kind of been created as weaknesses for us over the last little stretch. I think one of the biggest things was rest. We did give them 2 days off, and the guys seem to be a little bit rejuvenated and are excited to get after it and play another game, even though it's been 4 days in between games. The one thing about Jason Pitton from a skill level standpoint is his skills are high, but more importantly his work ethic is probably his best asset. So we're looking forward to adding him back in the lineup. Zane Kalem is going to start on Friday. Okay. He'll start, and then we'll go from there. We got to take it day by day. We're looking at getting every single point we can get at home for the rest of the way here as a goal. Obviously, you can only accomplish that type of a feat when you win the first game of the weekend, and we haven't really looked much past that. So we're going to take it one game at a time. But Zane will go on Friday night, and then we'll address who plays on Saturday.